CNN senior White House correspondent Jeff Zeleny in Hamburg, Germany. Jeff, any word from what happened inside those behind closed doors?
John, we don't yet have a readout of that meeting, but we know the issues going into this meeting with the German chancellor and the president, were a variety of things. Climate change, first and foremost, trade agreements, immigration, you name it. I mean, this is such a different setting, a different moment for this president. We just landed here a few moments ago from Warsaw, John, and I can tell you the mood in Hamburg entirely different. The president received such a warm welcome this morning as he was giving his speech in Poland. It was such a designed rally. It almost felt like a international version of a Trump rally that we saw so much during the election cycle. But John, this is so different because Donald Trump is one of many here. He's one of many world leaders here, and the issues that he has with so many of them are quite complicated and fraught, but we don't have yet a readout of this particular one. But it is the second time that Chancellor Merkel and the president have had a formal meeting like this. It's about the fourth time by my memory that they have actually met each other. There have been some awkward handshakes, etc. But the president now is off dinner with another group of leaders, so we'll get more of a readout on the exact meeting coming up, John.
You mentioned the awkward moments, Jeff. In between, we're showing right now live pictures of protests in Hamburg. Some 10,000 people on the streets there. It would have been largely peaceful protests now, but we also saw pictures of the handshake today between President Trump and the German chancellor. And yes, they did shake hands, which is something that's been pointed out to me, not just on social media, but directly by some supporters of President Trump. They think, it's significant. It is notable that the body language this time, the pictures are up right now, they note better, different than perhaps we had seen in the initial meetings between the president and the German chancellor. Do you get the sense that the White House was preparing for this, cares about the optics of the meeting between these two leaders?
Sure, I think the White House absolutely cares about the optics of this. We've seen several sort of handshakes go awry. The one that was sort of the worst between these two leaders came in the Oval Office a few months back when they simply did not shake hands. But in this instance, this afternoon, I am told that she initiated the handshake by a pool reporter in the room, that she initiated this handshake here. So, yes, optics always matter in this case. I think we probably make more of them now in the age of social media than we used to. And there always are awkward moments here, but it's the substance of this meeting. They have so many disagreements, John, that really will be an issue here for these two countries going forward.
You know, Jeff, we just saw the video again. We all can confirm that, yes, she did seem to initiate the handshake. Her hand went out first. Outreach, physical, literal outreach from Germany to the United States.
But we are in her hometown, her home country, John, so it seems sort of hospitable that she would be someone to do that. So I don't find that strange, actually.
White House correspondent and protocol chief Jeff Zeleny from Hamburg, thank you very much for being with us. We'll check back in with you if we do get a readout about what went on inside.